Welcome back. Las Vegas, Nevada is the holy grail for people looking for that ultimate jackpot. The Vegas scene has been glamorizing gambling for years. And now the highs and lows of a Vegas casino are available 24/7. Diane Cole has the story.
Money, so they say. It's the root of all evil today. Syd Barrett first wailed these lines in 1973 on the album The Dark Side of the Moon. But the power of these words still resonates today, as gambling addictions are very common in Canada. In fact, 6% of all Canadians will face a gambling addiction at some point in their life. But does this statistic scare young people who are gambling online? Not really.
Ben Marine and Sean McKinnon play online poker. They buy in, raise, hold, and fold. Sometimes they win and sometimes they lose. They don't see playing poker online as a gateway to a gambling addiction. For them, it's just a fun game that gives them some extra spending money.
I got into poker initially just playing live with my friends, and then online sites started getting bigger and they were advertised, and a few of my friends started trying it, and it basically, I really like poker, so it kind of cut out the whole hassle of having to round up a whole bunch of people. It just made it so that there was always a game available.
It's convenient. It's something I can do. It only takes like an hour or two. I can do it like Saturday morning when I wake up, like hungover. I can play. I can't do that with friends. I can't like call them up and wake them up and be like, hey, I want to get like an 8-man game going.
Online games like poker are aimed at younger people like Marine and McKinnon. This generation is more tech-savvy than previous ones, so they're more apt to see and enjoy the benefits of playing online.
I don't know, it's the availability of it, the speed of it, it's faster. You can get more games going. Like, I know when my brother plays when he's grinding out a lot, he plays like 20 tables at once, which is ridiculous, but that's only like if he has to get like a certain amount of games in. And I don't know, it's just easier to find high-quality games or what you're looking for. There's more variety.
The lust for poker runs in McKinnon's family. His father and older brother also play on this site, PokerStars.com, all the time. One night his brother even won a $79,000 jackpot.
My brother plays it as a job, so like full-time income.
How does he go about that?
He plays a lot. Like, he's got like monthly quotas that he has to play and stuff like that, and plays tournaments all the time. We're both live and online, and I don't know, just grinds it out.
Marine only wishes he could live off his poker earnings. He envies the poker superstars who spend their days in the casinos, adding thousands of dollars to their already plentiful bankrolls.
If I could win consistently enough to have it subside in income, then that would be awesome.
The dream job?
Yeah, exactly.
We're all squared up. See another card.
Gathering with friends to play cards is still very popular among university students. But because professional poker matches are broadcast on major sports networks, many students are now looking to turn it into a profit. Anthony Hopley is a PhD student in psychology at UNB. He studied online gambling and its potential for addiction. He says despite the growing popularity of online poker, there hasn't been much research done on the subject, with the exception of one research group in the United Kingdom.
And they found that approximately 1% of the general population was playing online poker. And then if you jump up to 2002, 2003, they saw that about 3% is playing online poker. And now in 2009, it's about 5 to 8%. So it's definitely climbing, I guess. And just looking at a student population, they found that about 5% of like college or university students are currently playing online poker. And of that 5%, they found that about 18% are what you could qualify as problem gamblers.
Brenda Gustafsson deals with problem gamblers. She says students are definitely gambling, but they're not coming in to see counselors like her. It's likely most of them just don't think they have a problem. When addicts come to see her, she says they've reached the desperation stage. They've lost homes, turned to crime, and had relationships fall apart.
It's a very serious problem. It can happen real fast to people. They can spend a lot of money real fast. It's much quicker, has more devastating consequences than somebody using drugs or alcohol because they can spend so much money so fast.
She says gambling addictions can happen to anyone at any time.
Some people are just like sitting ducks. It's like once they have that win, they're kind of hooked. You know, it's like an alcoholic or a drug addict using something and then they just get hooked on it. And then they chase that. They try to get that feeling again.
Younger gamblers think they're less likely to become addicts because of the skill level needed to play poker. To them, online poker could never be as bad for them as sitting in front of a VLT for hours. Marine admits he will play more after he's had a big win. But although he wouldn't call himself a problem gambler, he would definitely say he's an addict.
Good players or bad, even the good players will even call themselves addicts because they love, like people who love poker love it. Yeah, I would say it's an addiction. Even if you're making money, it's an addiction.
It's still too early to tell if online poker is the VLT for this generation, but it is very popular among 20-somethings and will likely continue to grow in popularity. For Stu Journalism, I'm Diane Cole.
Tattoos used to be a sign of rebellion. They were typically associated with criminals and outcasts. This image has changed a lot over the years. Megan Walker gives us a look at the world of tattoos.
Nowadays, it seems like everyone is sporting ink. Thanks to TV shows like Miami Ink, tattoos are becoming more and more popular. This is good news for tattoo parlors like Pins and Needles. The little shop in downtown Fredericton has been open for 5 years now. John has been working there for 3 years, although he's been tattooing for 17.
So I've always liked to draw it, so it's kind of a natural gravitation to it.
Since there is no training process for tattoo artists, John began the way most artists do, at home. He gave himself his first tattoo at age 13. In Western culture, there is no official mark for the entry into adulthood. For many young people, tattoos mark this milestone.
Yeah, it's definitely a rite of passage. They think they're cool when they go back to school, stuff like that. You know, that's the same thing I guess I was when I was 13.
Aside from being a rite of passage, different people have different reasons for getting tattoos. Some of them get them for the look.
Everybody's different. Some people, it's hard to say. I mean, I got mine just because I like the looks of them. I think they're kind of neat how it works. I know everybody's different.
Some people are attracted to the mystery of tattoos.
I still it's an interesting thing about me because sometimes people see it and they're like, oh, you don't look like the type of person to have a tattoo. I'll be like, oh, well, you don't know that about me, you know?
Others still see it as a form of rebellion.
Not really. I got it behind my parents' back, so I guess it's kind of like a rebel thing for me. My dad still doesn't know about it.
But most people see tattoos as a way to express themselves.
So, I think it can be used as an art form, certainly as a form of expression.
Tattooing can be dangerous if it's not done properly. It's easy to spread diseases if the equipment isn't sterilized. Several provinces have bylaws regarding sterilization, but New Brunswick isn't one of them. This is something John would like to see change.
There's none. We've been trying to get them put in. Yeah, I mean, for us to do it, we do everything by the suggested book that's out there right now, and if we had it in place that the laws were there, that people would come and check, then it would weed out a lot of the people that do really bad stuff, you know, and spread diseases.
Many people get tattoos at the spur of the moment, not thinking about the future.
I get a million people in here that's 16, 17 years old that want a small tattoo on a big part of their body and stuff like that, that they don't realize that, you know, the rest of their life is going to be 60, 70 years, and it's still going to be there that long.
For Crystal Klein, it's all part of the experience.
I may regret this in 10 years, but I'll be like, I was in it once.
Shows like Miami Ink have increased the popularity of tattoos. While tattoos used to be taboo, there are now competitions held around the world. So love them or hate them, tattoos are here to stay. For Stu Journalism, I'm Megan Walker.